Good morning, everyone. My name is Joshua Torrance, the Executive Director here at the Bennington Museum, and we're excited to have you back for our tour at 10. Today, we're back in the Gilded Age Gallery, and we're going to show you one of our favorite objects, certainly of all time, the Wasp. So here it is, and of course, joining me on these tours is my cohort with Tours at 10, one of my cohorts, Jamie Franklin, curator at the Bennington Museum.
Good morning. So I referred to the Wasp earlier in our episode on kind of surveying the Gilded Age Gallery. This comes towards the tail end of the Gilded Age, actually during the Roaring 20s. And Karl Martin was a German immigrant to the United States. And he started what became, and still is, I believe, the only company to commercially manufacture automobiles here in the state of Vermont. He was in operation between 1920 and 1924 and 25. And during that span, they manufactured between, the estimates are between about 16 and 20 of these Wasps, which was just the trade name for this automobile. Sometimes I think if you look at these lovely stainless steel, brushed stainless steel elements on the hood, I think those might be like the stingers of the Wasp. But this was an absolute luxury automobile of its time. It cost $10,000 when it was originally made, which was the equivalent of a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW at the time. When it first premiered at the New York Car Show in 1920, the first Martin Wasp that was purchased by the silent film star Douglas Fairbanks for another famous silent movie star, Mary Pickford. So this was an absolute luxury automobile. This particular Wasp came to us as the result of an interesting story that kind of gives you a sense of the margins that Karl Martin and his company were working on. As I said, they only created between about 16 and 20 of these cars over a 5-year span between 1920 and 1925. This car had been ordered by somebody who had actually already bought another Wasp, but before they finished getting the order together and building the car, they would order parts from all over the place. Martin had designed the chassis, the body of the car, and would build it in his metal shop here in Bennington, and then they would put everything together. But before they were able to get it all done, the person who had ordered this car passed away. And that basically put the company under because they weren't able to be paid for a car that they had already paid for all the parts of. So all of the parts for this car sat in storage here in Bennington until the 1960s, when a car collector by the name of Henry Dodge, not related to that Dodge family that made cars, but Henry Dodge worked with Karl Martin, bought the car, and Martin worked with him to put it all together. So this has essentially been a collector's item. It's only been driven minimally. It's in absolutely perfect condition, and it's a really iconic example of early 1920s automobile design and manufacturing happening right here in our own backyard of Bennington.
Thank you so much, Jamie, for giving us that tour of the Wasp, one of the great pieces in our collection. We really miss seeing you guys here in person, but at least we can bring you these tours at 10. If you like these tours and believe in what we're trying to do here at the Bennington Museum, I invite you to support us during this time of pandemic. You can go online and buy a membership. You could give an appeal. Mainly, you could also support us by sharing this video and telling your friends and family that we are going to survive, and we'll be back as soon as we can to welcome you into the galleries and welcome you to participate in our programs. In the meantime, keep enjoying these episodes. We are posting as much as we can on Facebook. You can go to our website. You can search all of our collections at our website and enjoy all of this content virtually. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.